Alrighty, well, joining me now, meteorologist Cody Proctor. We are in a weather impact alert for today for those high winds. Cody, what can you tell us?
Well, that chance for some really high winds across our region will be starting later this evening, and they'll stay with us for about 12 hours for what we're expecting. So let's get over to the weather wall right now. There's that time period, what we're expecting for those high winds, potentially with gusts between 40 to 60 miles per hour. So keep a close eye on anything you have outside. Maybe some of those inflatable Christmas decorations you put up, maybe make sure they're really tethered in particular. As we take a look at our current conditions, we're over at the Spokane Airport, 33 degrees. The winds are calm right now, but again, we're expecting some winds to move into our region, particularly for central and southeastern Washington. Temperatures around our area not straying far from what we're seeing in Spokane, mostly in those low to mid 30s right now, so just barely above freezing. Our visibility in some places not great in some, including around Moses Lake. Looks like around parts of close to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. So just keep that in mind as you head home for tonight, or if you have to go anywhere this evening. Strong winds are expected across our region. There is also mountain snow possible as we keep track of this cold front that's expected to move into our area for this evening. But as we head into next week, there's a chance our weather is actually going to be warming up for us. We'll watch that pretty closely, but we've got some watches and warnings to get to, including a high wind warning that starts tonight at 7 for central Washington. That does include Moses Lake right there. You can see we could be seeing again those breezy to gusty winds in particular. Then we have a wind advisory until 7 a.m. tomorrow for southeastern Washington. So this is a good chunk of our area that's being impacted by those forecasted winds. We also have some winter weather to keep a close eye on, especially around the Idaho Panhandle right here. We do have a winter weather advisory for some parts of our area right here until 11 tonight. Then we have a winter storm warning until 4 tomorrow. So watching that pretty closely, there's potential for some heavy snow above 4,000 feet. So just keep that in mind for your past travel. It could be a bit tricky at times. So watching that pretty closely. So here's what we're looking at as we head into the next 48 hours or so. We'll have some wet weather for tonight, but from what we're seeing on our weather models with those winds, looks like will stay with us into our evening hours and into tomorrow as we check in for around our region. So just be prepared for those breezy to gusty winds to stick around. Then once we get through the rest of your Saturday, we might get a bit of a break. But by the time we get back into Sunday, be prepared for that active weather to move back into our region for us. So it's just going to be a busy weekend. Just dodge the puddles as you head out the door. Highs today for tomorrow expected to mostly be in the 40s. Maybe some places could get into the low 50s. So we're actually warming up, expecting some of that snow that has accumulated this week to start to melt off. And for the next 7 days, we're looking to stay mostly in those 40s.